The fact that Emily even allowed her hair to get that bad infuriates me to I don't even know how much. On top of the fact that she kept saying she has dreads, you do not. You have matted hair. Like a wet dog. Your hair is matted. Why did you let it get that way? You're too old for this. What's good, y'all? I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. Let's talk Married at First Sight, season 17, episode 6. Cancun can't touch this. The title of the episode bothers me. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. But nonetheless, if you're brand new to the channel, I break down TV shows, one recap at a time, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every video. So, if you enjoy that type of content, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are less than 800 subscribers away. So, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, y'all. Let's talk Emily and Brennan. So Emily is still concerned about her hand. Brennan is still not. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but her hand looks swollen. It looks like it needs to be tended to. Nonetheless, Brennan doesn't really seem to care, and I think it's weird because he's always just like, "Oh, okay." Like, there's never a sense of like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Do you want to go see somebody?" Like, there's never that. It's always like, "Oh, it still hurts." Cool. It's weird. It's weird to me. So they go flyboarding, which looks fun, but the way I would never do it. But it looks extremely, extremely fun. So they go flyboarding, and one thing that I did notice, they didn't like scream and cheer for each other. Like, she was watching him and it's like, wow, okay, wow, that looks great. I hope I can do it with my hand. And it's like, girl, go to the doctor. There's no medic that can help you. Meanwhile, when she does it, she kept falling, like she wasn't able to get it initially. And he's just like, let's go. I hope she gets it. Wow. And it's like, do y'all like each other? They are like, I feel like all these couples are weird. And I don't think it's because it's terrible matches. I think it's because these people are just awkward. What's going on? What's in the water in Denver? What y'all got going on out there? So Emily thinks that her hair has turned into dreads from the water, and it's not. It's just matted. But I also kind of feel like, why didn't you properly tend to it? How does this happen? How does this happen? And I'm asking the Caucasians and that watch the show, that are in the comments, how does this happen? What didn't she do? Aside from the obvious of comb it or brush it. Like, this, like, watching them talk about her hair bothered me all episode. It was so annoying. So Emily is telling the ladies that she's waiting for the other shoe to drop. So because she's never been in a relationship, she's never been in love, she doesn't know, this feels too good to be true to her. So she said that, she has no litmus test. So because of that, she's just waiting on an issue to arise. So they ask her about sex, and she's enjoying not jumping into sex. So Emily must be one of those girls, or not one of those girls. Emily is a person that probably leads with sex. So she has no problem having sex with situationship. She probably has an F buddy. But this time around, because her and Brennan are getting to know each other on more of a deeper level, a more emotional level, she's enjoying it more, and she's happy with not rushing into sex. I don't know if I believe that. I think that because Brennan does not want to rush into sex, she has no choice but to be okay with it. That's what I think. Brennan is very drab with the other guys, but said that basically he's content. I'm cool. Things are going great. He just doesn't have personality. So we see that Emily is talking about her hair again. And like, I'm so over it. They kept bringing it up. They kept bringing attention to it. They're sitting on the bus because they're supposed to be going on this boat ride. And Becca is like, I'm going to do Emily's hair. And I'd be damned if all she did was pull the mat apart and put it into some buns. And I'm thinking, are you tearing her hair? I just, Emily should have sought out a hairstylist immediately. That also makes me wonder, so Married at First Sight, y'all don't like have a hair, y'all don't, well, I guess there's no hair and makeup person for them. Something could have been done about this. I just feel. That's how I feel about it. So they finally found somebody to do her hair. This man comes in. He can't speak English, so now barrier on top of the fact that this damn bird on top of your head needs to come out. Is my microphone going? I'm sorry. I don't know why it's. Is the mic going in and out? Sorry, guys. Um. So this man comes in and Emily is saying that he wants to cut her extensions out. I said, okay, you got some pieces in. Are they microlinks? Like what how did we get to this point? I'm not understanding. So this man is cutting. At first he's trying to comb it. He can't comb it out. She's like, yeah, because I have dreads. They're not dreads. Don't say it again. They're not. They're not dreads, sweetheart. You have matted hair. Matted hair. Think of like when your golden retriever goes out and you don't brush his hair ever. It's matted. That's how Emily's hair looked. When they showed a close-up of her hair, I said, Lord have mercy. You too old for this, Emily. You too old for this. So you know what that man does? He cut all that shit out. And you know why? Because this is your fault. You can't be mad at anybody. You can't be mad at anybody, Emily, but yourself. The moment that hair got tangled when you were in the water, you should have skipped your happy ass up to the room, got a comb or a brush, and you should have got to work. Or whoever did your microlinks did a terrible job. It looked like microlinks. Nonetheless, they cut out this big ass bush. Now she bald headed in the back. I said... So she's like, I feel bald, girl, because you are. You definitely got a bald spot or two in the back. Because that man said, I'm not about to fuss with this. He put out them scissors and got to, I said, oh. But again, this was completely avoidable. Completely avoidable. So then Emily is talking to Brennan and it's like, thank you for standing by me, even when I had dreads. And it's like, but she thanks him for being supportive through her fucking up her own hair by not properly maintaining it. Girl, I'm going to have to combine Brennan and Emily with Austin and Becca again because there's nothing going on with the two of them. So Becca tells the other ladies that she's waiting for, So Becca tells the other ladies that she has not talk to Austin about anything very, very heavy. So no goals, no religion, no politics. They haven't had that conversation. And she feels that things are going so well that there's only room for them to go downhill. Okay. So Austin tells the guys that there's no one specific thing he's attached to. He just said things are going well. I don't think Austin likes her as much as he's letting on to her. I think that Austin might like the idea of her, but I think that Austin might feel a way, and I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. I think Austin might feel a way about the fact that he did just get into a marriage, a legally binding contract with somebody that is constantly in pain, that is chronic illness, that just had surgery. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. So Austin and Becca are talking later, and Austin said that he downplayed their relationship to the other guys because he didn't want them to feel bad. And that is the stupidest shit I have ever heard in my life. That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Nobody has ever said, I'm not going to talk about how great my relationship is because I don't want you guys to feel bad in this scenario. That doesn't make sense to me. Rebecca was like, so I'll just be the one that's hurt instead. And he was like, wait, what? And she was like, I just don't want to discourage the other couples because their connection isn't as strong. I don't want them to feel as if, their connections aren't as good. And she's like, well, you don't extinguish your own candle to light someone else's, which is facts, right? Which is a very, 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 very true statement. The last thing that you should ever do, it's like when you're on an airplane and they say if the plane is going down, you put your mask on first, then you help others. This is the same thing. So you downplaying your relationship, that is a diss on her, I think. You know what I mean? Because if we're starting at the same level, right? And my relationship is not going the greatest, because we're all strangers, and my relationship is not going the greatest, why? Like, I don't know. I don't think he likes her as much as he's letting on. He then goes on to say that he doesn't want to rub their connection in others' faces. And to me, it seems like you don't want people to know that you really like her. That's what I'm getting from it. That's what I'm getting from it. But let me know what you guys thought about Becca and Austin. Let me know what you guys thought about Emily and Brennan. Check out the videos for Lauren and Orion, and then for Claire and Cameron. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.